Guys, what's going on? It is Dylan, and today I am very excited because I believe I have something that is very, 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 very cool. So without any further ado, let's unbox this thing. Okay guys, so what I have with me is the OneMo backpack by PGY Tech, which is said to be the most versatile, modular, and expendable backpack there is for photographers and us videographers. Let's check this thing out. So I'm gonna spin it around here and you'll see that it has this nice cover which will help out if you're out in the elements. Say there's a little drizzle or rain or snow or something like that. You want to put this thing over it. It's going to help you out a little bit, keep this backpack dry. So we're going to peel that layer off. And man, this thing is really cool. It's kind of got like a ghosted camouflage, dare I say, texture pattern to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know how my light and everything, the lighting in this room comes to play. I'm going to do this kind of, you know, shifting it over and maybe you can see it gleaming. But as you can see, it's kind of a black, dark gray. Got red trim, which I like. PGY Tech. How did you know that my favorite colors were black and red? How did you know that? Perfect. Love this thing. I like the size of this thing. It's definitely bigger than some of the competitor backpacks for this area. Dare I say, the GoPro backpack is definitely bigger. I love my GoPro backpack, but the one thing is I feel like they should have made it just a little bit bigger. Then on the flip side, though, you don't want a bag that's, you know, 5 feet by 6 feet or anything crazy like that. I'm exaggerating there. Of course, they don't make backpacks that big. But I really do like the size of this thing, and I'm very pleased. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this thing. So let's just, before we open anything, let's kind of just spin it around and check it out. So first thing first that pops out to me is quality, guys. This thing just, it does not feel cheap. It feels like it's made out of really nice materials, and it just feels good, solid. Like there was just a lot of thought and thought put into the actual design process. They weren't trying to just make something cheap and get it out the door and make money. You peel these back, the side, you know, the back over the backpack straps. This back part here, it feels very nice and padded. And one thing I'll notice too is it has a little strap here, so you could carry the bag like this for whatever reason if you needed to. So that's very cool. Got the PGY Tech logo there. Has adjustable straps, of course, up here and at the bottom, so you can make it fit to your liking. And then let's go ahead and spin around this way now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to open up from this part right here. And man, really nice zippers. Like the way that zips, feels like a quality build, doesn't feel cheap. Now on the inside, guys, again, to me this appears, again, I don't know about the camera light and everything, how you guys see it, but this appears to be almost like a dark, like a hunter green, so that's cool, something different, you know. And we just have several compartments going on here. We've got a little Velcro action right here you can peel up. That looks like a perfect place for like a laptop. And there's actually, I know you can't see it, but there's actually another little sleeve type thing, dare I say, halfway down it, to where you can almost put an iPad on one side and a laptop on the other side, and you have some separation by the material in there so they don't rub together and scratch. So that's very cool. And then up top here, I'm doing my best to show you guys this. And then up top here, there's actually some segments that are attached by Velcro, so you can move them and kind of customize it to fit your gear, whatever you may be putting up here. This looks like a perfect little spot for me to put my little 50mm lens for my Sony camera. Also, on the other side of this little segment here, I can customize it and maybe put my little, you know, Sony point and shoot camera that I use a lot for vlogging. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that part up. And we have some straps in there, so that's very cool. I can already tell that I'm going to be able to put all of my camera gear, all of it, that I normally take when I go on travel. I'm going to put it all in here. And I love that because I'm never able to do that, especially like when I fly. I always have to put, you know, the most precious of my items into my little GoPro backpack, and then I have to put some of it, you know, under the plane. And so I really don't like that, but I think I'm going to be able to cram everything into this. Now, let's go ahead and spin it around this way, and let's check out what we have going on when we open up this part. So, let's see. This will zip all the way down, and then when you unfold this, what that does, it just gives you more room. See what I'm saying? Like, boom. Now you have even more room. It goes from looking like this to like that. So very, very cool. If you need the extra room, you can unzip that. And then once you unzip that, there's more zippers in here. We're gonna zip them up and we're gonna see what's going on. Okay, so we just have a big, nice area for items and gear, and there is a little stretchable band here, so you can put something in and help secure stuff down. So that is very, very cool. Come in very, very useful. We're gonna go ahead and just zip that back up and move on to another part of the backpack. This thing is really cool. I can tell this is gonna become my favorite new backpack. So now this is what is really cool about this thing is, so you notice like I opened up this and it kind of took care of the back. I opened up this part, kind of took care of the front. Well, Dylan, how do you access all of the beef? You know what I'm saying? Like the beef part of the backpack? How do you get to that? Here's how. Check this out. So this bag was actually designed to where you could take it off and pull these parts out and put it around like this, and you can quickly access different things. So like I opened up this first one, and there's a little part in here, so like you could put some little SD cards. I mean, keep in mind guys, any of this is subject to whatever you want to put in it, right? So there's little flexible bands there, you can put some gear, little pocket there, so that's really nice. Now let's check out right here on this side, we have a little side pocket, so you can put some stuff in there. You could shove a little mini tripod down in there, and so that's very, very cool. Now flipping the bag over, this is that part where I was talking about where, you know, the main part of all your storage is going to be. I'm going to unzip that, and so check, wow, this is insanely cool. So like, oh, wow, I love this. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Check this out. So flipping this up, right here on the lid, you have these 3 pouches, right? Well, if you notice here, you got these 3 little things that have a switch on them where you can slide it over to the left or the right. These are going to be a great place to keep batteries. Now, whenever I'm out shooting weddings or I'm shooting something, sometimes I have to make a dedicated place to put batteries that are drained, batteries that are full, and I get them confused sometimes, and it's a little bit stressful. Check out what the smart people at PGY Tech have done, guys. They have made a deal to where if you have a battery in here, you can have it on green, knowing that those batteries are good. You know what I mean? They're green, you can use them. Let's say I'm done with the battery. I open this up, put my battery in there, check out what I can do. Flip this over, turns red. That tells me right there that that battery's dead. How brilliant is that? Love it. So there's that. And then check this out. Once you open up that flap, you can pull this out and you have another little bag, and it has a zipper right here that opens up, and then of course you can get into the main part of the bag, and then this part right here will unzip and it'll just allow for this bag to expand for more room. And then as far as getting into the bag itself, it would be this zipper right here that you can unzip. And then once you open it, no surprises, tons of storage. You got a little nice mesh pocket here where you can keep stuff. And this would be a really good camera bag. And so those straps that were in here, they're designed and set up to where I believe these bags that pull out of the main bag itself, they can be worn different ways, like a fanny pack type deal or a side satchel sling, whatever you want to call it. So it comes with the shoulder straps and the straps to where you can, you know, configure all this. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll bring up the website here in a little bit, and we'll just kind of scroll down the website about this bag together. This bag is super cool. So I'm going to put that back in there. I'm going to set this all up later. Boy, am I excited to set this up. And, of course, these other bags have the same exact kind of camo-looking pattern and texture on them. Again, don't know how good you guys can see that. Now I'm going to take this bag back, and I'm going to put this back in there. I'm going to close that back up. And now we're going to check out this other one. And so what you've got in here is you've got just some, again, parts to where some little segments, pieces that you can unvelcro and make it customizable. But this is a part where you could actually just pop, you know, put some cameras, gear, or whatever you want in here. So like myself, I have a drone, I have a little stabilizer, I have 2 or 3 different cameras, GoPros. I think I'll be able to pack everything into this thing, and I just absolutely love it. So that's kind of just a real quick overview of the backpack itself. Now let's get on the website and we'll kind of just go over some of the features, and then we'll put it into this video, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we are on the OneMo backpack product page on PGY Tech's website. So as you can see here, starting at the top, we're just going to go from the top to the bottom, guys. OneMo backpack, as I stated in the intro, is the most versatile, modular, and expendable backpack for photographers, and I said videographers too, since that's what we do. I have a little video on here real quick. Let's just go ahead and check it out. It's pretty neat. You can see kind of how what I was talking about, how those parts can come out and how the backpack can be, you know, the bags come out. So see, he flips it like that, and then boom, you can just pull out that bag. You can latch around your waist as a fanny pack. Look at him pulling out the drone. Just very, very cool stuff. So there's that little video. And then let's just go ahead and scroll down. And as we can see, we have diverse carrying options. Quickly switch usage mode. The combinations of these two bags can meet the needs of various scenarios. So as you can see, we have the backpack pattern, and then the one that comes out, you can do a built-in pouch, converts into a belt bag, so kind of going around your waist. The built-in pouch can also convert more like into a sling / satchel, whatever you want to call it. And then also you can carry it like a handbag, as I showed that it had that little strap. Scrolling down, there is superior storage efficiency. So you can see a little animation here, and it shows all the different ways you can pull out, you know, different things. There's the bag coming out, there's a drone coming out of that bag, and then there is the camera coming out of that other part that doesn't have a bag in it. Hey, Sony, smart choice, man. I shoot video with Sony too. Scrolling on down, customizable compartments. Built-in DIY divider can be divided into an upper and lower compartments, enabling a drone, gimbal, camera, and other equipment to be separately and safely stored. Large back flap access allows you to easily sort out your camera gear, satisfy the needs for both photographers and traveler. So I'll let you guys kind of watch this animation here that they've done. Very cool, giving me some good ideas of what I can store where. The battery thing is genius, man. It's like my favorite feature of this entire thing. How cool. So there's that animation. Oh, we got more. Not done yet. So moving on down, space extension. Excellent interior space using the combination of the main bag and built-in pouch. Versatile external attachments for your photographic and videographic essentials. So we have about 4 pictures here showing different ways that you can utilize and use the backpack. And we're going to scroll on down here to the bottom. Impressive capacity, and it just kind of shows you that all of these things right here fit inside this backpack. All right, guys, well, there was the PGY Tech OneMo backpack. Hope you enjoyed the video. I have the links to this particular backpack in the description. Guys, if you're looking for a backpack and you have a lot of gear, you really ought to check this thing out. Again, I'm just really impressed with the quality, the design, engineering, the layout, just everything about it. Such a cool bag. So, again, guys, links in the description. Everybody have a great day.